look, DidiMoKoF does his research. His movement with Dhalsim is ridiculous. I saw a match where someone called Nadeshko chair, and he slid under both swings of the Nadeshko chair to avoid it, and it was the sickest thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And he does his research. He knows the matchups, and his movement and his ability to improvise and just turn situations with that V-trigger to, oh, he's going with V-trigger 1 because, as you mentioned, different characters, different V-triggers.
Right. Yeah, I feel like Ibuki can fight that all right. She has some options to get around fireballs. She has her own kunai projectiles.
Right.
She's got her own V-trigger that moves around. Right? Yeah, so V-trigger 1 I think makes some sense. And Marn, the opponent, hailing from Vietnam.
Oh, here we go. Oh, no. He caught him out of the air, but then DidiMoKoF immediately hitting buttons. Like I said, probably one of the most kinetic Dhalsims.
Yeah, and in this matchup, the Marn matchup is a weird one. Doesn't matter which character he's playing, but he presses buttons when you don't really expect it. So for DidiMoKoF, he's got to learn that very quickly. He's got to figure that out very quickly. Oh, okay, he's there. He's already learned it. The slides show me.
Oh, look at this wake-up jump or backdash. He got hit out of the air.
Marn in trouble.
Oh, jabbed him out of the air. Okay, here we go.
Oh, no activation. I'm very surprised not to have seen him turn it into something, because not having turned it into something, he was at risk of high-low.
Well, that is one of the scary things about V-Trigger 2 is that the V-Trigger 2 that Ibuki has is one of those ones that tempts you into trying to combo it more so that you have those kind of mix-ups. Because when you just do it raw and they block the first one, I mean, you obviously have mix-ups, but Marn is one of those guys that wants to have his setups.
Oh, Marn's so fidgety right now.
Oh,
that's going to do it. First game.
There was an online game that, you know, I saw of DidiMoKoF where he was down a lot in life, and then at one point he just started calling out exactly what was going to happen. He was like, all right, this guy's going to do this here, he's going to do this here, and then he just blew him up afterwards. It was really impressive.
As soon as I saw him slide against Marn's command dash movement, I thought, yeah, that's pretty much got the scope. So we got to see some big changes.
Expression on his face, man. He is in some serious mode right now. And Marn, of course, doing his standard looking confused look.
Okay.
Although this time I feel like it's genuine. Oh, boy.
Again, as I've mentioned before, he was thinking about it.
Okay, how is this match?
Evenish maybe,
Right.
like a slight advantage for Dhalsim, but nothing major.
Right, exactly. Okay, so I'm not sure why he would decide to go with this, because I feel like, I mean, what do you think of the Dhalsim Ibuki matchup?
I think it's better for Ibuki.
Right, yeah.
So in terms of character matchups, I think that sticking with Ibuki may have made more sense. But in terms of playing how Marn would like to play, that is to say, do stuff, I do think that is kind of easier to set up as Abigail, but you got to spend a lot of the time first being on the other side of the screen. You have ways in. You know, you got giant flip, you got command run, just like this. You got your big slide, you got your counter poke buttons even.
Yeah, and one of the toughest things about a character who is perceived to be one of the strongest that a lot of players have moved to, it means everybody is studying how to beat this character.
Right.
Everybody is learning this matchup now. And so unless you're one of the best at the character, a lot of times that's why a lot of the top characters don't actually have the success in Capcom Pro Tour.
Very strong stuff so far from DidiMoKoF. He knows that slide is the intention. Now any hit, any hit,
but again, just getting right there with the instant overhead. And Marn even turning around and looking at the Cyclops team right there, and they're all four of them laughing with each other.
Safety first there from DidiMoKoF.
To the other side.
DidiMoKoF doing whatever he wants. Oh, wow.
Okay, now we have the big chance here for Marn.
Well, he doesn't really get the best situation after that. DidiMoKoF was able to return to neutral.
Okay, I like the idea of the parry. Here we go. Big damage now.
Nice. And now DidiMoKoF gets the pressure, which you can definitely do against Abigail, especially without Sugar ready. Got him.
Okay, yep.
EX into side switch maybe? Where's he going?
Oh, but Marn went for the regular throw. Interesting, and even put himself back in the corner. And DidiMoKoF wakes up with a slide.
Oh, God.
And he's going to be able to take it right there with the side switch.
That is a dunk.
DidiMoKoF's like, get that Abigail out of here.
Get that Marn out of here. You see him running out? Look at him. Barely see him.